Hey guys, today we are doing Winnie the Pooh. Who doesn't love Winnie the Pooh, right? This is a request from Ellie. Thanks for the suggestion, Ellie. And if you guys have a suggestion, just put it in the comments below. Say, hey, I want to learn how to draw this, or I want to learn how to draw that. And if you want to subscribe, then you're going to know when my next video comes out. And if you like it, then I know, hey, this was a good one. So don't forget to do that. But we're going to get started. We are going to start with its paw. So right here, I want you guys to do, it's kind of like a square, it's kind of like an oval. And then we are going to make its arm come down and then back up again, okay? So that's like his paw. Then you can erase right here. There you go. Super job. So on the back end, right off of here, we have his cute ear. And this is the back of his head. So that's coming right off of his arm. So we're gonna continue this on. So from here, this side, jump over, and this is his front of his head. So I found out, which is pretty cool, a real life bear started it all. Back in 1914, a Canadian veterinarian was in the war, and his name was Lieutenant Harry Colburn. And he bought the bear for $20 while serving in World War I. So this guy came from a real bear. Okay, so right here, this is where his little eye socket is. Then you want it to come out. Then it's gonna come down. Right on this end here, this is where you're gonna put Winnie the Pooh's nose. Okay, eventually we're gonna Sharpie that in. So that'll be his cute nose. And then see where this part comes in. So come in a little ways for his eyeball. We're just gonna Sharpie that in, and then he's got a cute little eyebrow. See how that is? It's already looking like Winnie the Pooh. Okay, his name, so this guy in the service who's a veterinarian in the war, he named the pet, he got, named it Winnie after his native land, because he's from Canada, Winnipeg. I thought that was interesting. He served, this little Winnie, the bear, served as their mascot. But when he left to fight in France, he had to give the bear to the London Zoo. So they were stationed in London. Okay, we're going to make right here his smile. Put a little mark there. And then he's got his little lip coming out. It's gonna go down to a point. And before we go on, let's finish his shirt. I forgot to do that. So right here, he's gonna have his shirt come out and then stop. On this side, shirt come down and stop. And then from here, make it go straight down, and this part can go down. Okay, that's his little sleeve, his little arm there. So now we can take this and go back up. So that works out good. And now we will do his other arm up here. So it's another circle. So right on top of here, do a half circle, and then his line down. So it looks like he's like holding on to the balloon. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this giant balloon. So have it coming out of his hand, a line. And then from here, it's gonna come right out of here. Whoosh, and you guys can make this tail of the balloon however you want, okay? It's just swirling around string. All right, so to do the bottom of the balloon, you're gonna go down and up, so it's gonna look like that. And now we're just gonna go straight around. It's gonna be like a funny shaped circle. There we go. And then I put two little marks right there. Super job. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we see his little back collar. So right where his bottom of his neck, his head comes in, we're gonna have him come out, in, out, in. That's the back of his shirt. And then it's gonna come down. So we're gonna do that front here. It's gonna go out and then in, and then make a line going down here. That's like his top of his collar of the shirt. Make a little line here. Now come over the top. Double it. See, I went like this and I doubled it. Now this part is gonna loop down and then touch that. So it's almost making upside down rainbow. There you go. Okay, the storybook character was inspired by a stuffed animal that the author A.A. Milne, I think that's how you pronounce it, son. So it's his son's, he owned this bear. And the boy named the bear after the bear in the zoo. So what was the bear in the zoo's name? Winnie. So he named his bear Winnie after that same bear in the London Zoo. That is cool. It's like a whole cycle of coolness. Okay, so right here, we're gonna have his big old tummy going around. It's a big circle. Let's make a circle. Circle, 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 circle. There we go. So he has this big tummy. And then coming off his stomach right here, we're gonna put his leg coming out. Loop, loop. And this is gonna loop around and come in. And then this part is gonna be his little paw. And then now we're gonna do this one. Down, and this is gonna be like connected down. And then you make sure you loop it just like you did over there, and a loop. So you want this one you don't erase because it's the back end, but this one you definitely erase. So it comes like this. Good job. And then I made little like mark here. It's like almost like it stitches down. So cute. All right, see how simple that was? Then you can either take a small Sharpie, or this is a normal Sharpie, but it's brand spanking new. Oh, those are my favorites. And it just, nobody has used this Sharpie before. Nobody. It's pretty exciting. So I'm gonna go over all of my lines. I had a stuffed animal that I loved when I was a kid. And it was a little stuffed animal about this big, and it was Big Bird from Sesame Street. I took this thing everywhere, and his eyeballs were kind of funny because they just were two little like kind of balls, and then I would twist him around. So if you twist him one way, he looks like he's going two different directions. You twist him another way, he looks like he's cross-eyed, but that thing was carried everywhere. There we go. Great job. I also had another stuffed animal I loved. I got it, I think for my 8th birthday, and got it from my best friend at the time, Julie, and it was a stuffed bear, but it was called Bad News Bears. It was from a show. It was a bear in a baseball outfit, which, if you know the significance of my life with baseball right now, you'd be like, what? I know, it's kind of crazy. But I would take that bear everywhere. It would sleep with me everywhere. I would take it to camp. I'd take it on vacation. It went on the top of the Empire State Building. It's been to different countries. It's been everywhere. And it's even fallen in the toilet before. Yes, I did put it in the washing machine after, but that bear, I still have it. His name is Sammy. I named it Sammy because that was my initial, Sam. I was a stuffed animal guru. Loved it. Okay, simple as can be. If you want to erase any of your lines, this is when you do it. Now you are going to color. Ooh, I've never used these before. Ooh, do I want to ruin that? Okay, so let's start with the orange red, or just, oh, this orange red. Blech. We just want regular red. You want the regular, what is this? Oh, this is golden yellow. And then you're going to want the tan. And then I have this color blue. This is the light blue. Okay, those are the only colors I use. This is it. Right here. Whole thing. So for the bear, for its outfit, I'm just gonna go in there. Do I know anything more? Let's see. Christopher Robin was the name of the author's son. The original stuffed bear is in a glass case at the New York Public Library. So if anybody wanted to see the actual real bear, you can go to the New York Public Library, and it's sitting in there, which I had no idea till now. So the next time I'm in New York, I'm gonna go check it out. That's pretty darn cool that it actually is still around. And I'm surprised that the United States has it, since it was in, the actual bear was in London and the author is in London. Oh, this is not a very good colored pencil. It's crackling. It's okay, at least I'm just doing this part. Okay, I'm gonna color this in there. And then when my first baby was born, before it was born, I decorated the whole room in Winnie the Pooh, and the doctors thought it was a boy. I thought it was a boy. Everybody thought it was a boy, except for who didn't think it was a boy? My husband and my dad. But everybody else thought it was a boy. I really thought it was a boy. I decorated the room in blue, and it was a cute little boy, Winnie the Pooh. Guess what? It came out a girl. And not only that, my little girl came home in a shirt that said, I'm a boy. Because that's what I thought I was having. So she wore a lot of blues. Pretty funny. She don't care. She's kind of a tomboy anyways. She likes to get dirty, rough and tumble. There we go. I'm going to color all of this in. This is that golden color. And then okay, let's just finish all this before I go on to the next color. If you want to put, you know what I thought would look really good with this? Maybe you could put like a light blue background with clouds. Like it looks like it's floating. I think that would be really fun to do that. I didn't, but I'm gonna let you guys do that. Okay, now you're gonna go extra hard on the shadowy places and around all of the Sharpie. Great job. Do you have a favorite stuffed animals? You can comment below and tell me your favorite stuffed animals and what the name is. That'd be fun to know. Okay, so now you're gonna go in with this tan color, and this is where I would go around the edges, and it's gonna give it more depth here. So it's not all just one color. But, well, okay, that's pretty good. Looks like I'm trying to hurry too much. Yup. Take your time, Shara, it's okay. And I hope Ellie likes this. And I hope Ellie's picture turns out good. All right, great job. So the last thing you have to do is just do the blue. So I'm gonna let you do the balloon. And if you want, as I said, put those clouds in there. Oh, this is gonna be that tan color down here too. Okay, kind of hurt a little much, but anyways, have an amazing day, guys.